And we are back out here in nature for wildlife walk number 5, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good one. The sun has finally come out. It's been raining for months, but the sun is now out. I think we have one day of sun before it starts raining again, so we're going to make the most. Not only that, we just reached 100 subscribers, and I want to thank you all so much for subscribing. It means so much to me, all your lovely comments and everything. It really inspires me to carry on making videos, so thank you. So in today's video, we're also going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to give away a photo of your choice to one of you.
So during this wildlife walk, I'll be taking many a photo, and I'll probably take it down to about 10 in total, which will be allocated a number, and you will have the opportunity to win simply by subscribing to the channel and filling out a form which is in the description. So let's get on with taking the photos, and then I'll be back at the end of the video to explain in more detail how this giveaway is going to work.
So now all I've got to do is get some good images. And we've just stopped on a golf course, and I'm swapping to my Sigma 150 to 600mm lens because there's moths deep down in the grass. And there's lots of them, so you don't have to worry about them leaving. You just now need to get some good photos. And we just took the photos, so we now have some nice photos of the butterflies, and yeah, that's photo number 1. So if they're the ones you want, just wait to the end, see what number they are, and comment that and why you like them so much. But let's see what else we can get. And we are now on the canal. So we left the golf course and came to the canal, and on a tree on the other side there was a baby wren, and he was chirping away, clearly begging for food, so took some photos. First ones were underexposed, but they were quite cool. You got the silhouette, and I got one with his mouth open, so that was very nice. And then I got a photo of him correctly exposed with his mouth open as well, which is very cute. Now, wrens are almost the smallest birds in the UK, with the goldcrest being the only one that's smaller. And that means that when they're on a tree on the other side of the canal, they're quite hard to get a photo of. So it is small in the photo. So I will crop it in a little bit, see how good it is in the end, and then if you want it, then it's yours. The number will be at the end. Don't forget to comment. And I've just stopped at the edge of the canal here, and there's all these flowers behind me, and they're very beautiful flowers. Now, I tried to take photos of bees pollinating them, because you see the bees go right inside them and disappear and then come back out. And I've got some photos, but they are not good, and they're not going to be in the giveaway, don't worry. But then I came across some more, and they had dew still hanging off them, and the drips in the sun were very cool. So once I've edited them up and made them look awesome, they'll be in the giveaway. And I'm swapping my lens back to the Canon 50mm lens, because hanging underneath this nettle, I just found a spider, and a damselfly has just flown into its web. So it's at a very awkward angle, and it's kind of over the water, but I'm going to give it a shot and see what photos I can get. The reason I'm swapping to the Nifty 50, as many people know it as, is because this lens has a very small aperture of 1.8, which means that hopefully I'll be able to get the spider in focus and the rest of it nicely blurred. And typical of wildlife, as soon as I tried to take the photo, the spider left, and the damselfly in the web is not the best photo. So I did get some photos previously on my Sigma before I swapped them, just in case, and it looks like we're going to be using them. So here are the photos I got. And we are now heading down to the next golf course. This is a great golf course for wildlife. I've taken lots of photos here before, including loads of young pied wagtails, tons of butterflies last time we came, rabbits, so hopefully we'll get some good photos. And I still have my Canon 50mm lens on, and so there's lots of berries down here. I'll show you, I just took a film of it, and because of the low aperture on this lens, I can really blur out the background, so got some cool photos of the blurred out background and the berries. And the coolest bee was just on this bush behind me here. I was photographing hoverflies, seeing if I could get them hovering by the flower, and I'm not sure if I managed it, but then I got distracted by this bee because it was jet black, and then it had like a white belt around the middle with some red on the wings, and I don't know what type of bee it is, but it's a very cool type of bee. So I took some photos, here they are, and this one will definitely be going in the giveaway. And I've just stopped in this path. Doesn't look like much, it just looks like a normal path, but there are so many insects in these plants. There's an incredibly colourful butterfly, which I sadly don't know the name of. There is a hornet just in front of me. There's bees everywhere, so I'm just getting lots of cool insect photos. I'll probably choose one or two to put into the giveaway. The funniest thing is when a butterfly and a bee go to the same flower and they start fighting. I really want to film it, but we'll see. And we have left the golf course and are now on a woody path, and a very muddy woody path at that. You can tell it's been raining a lot. Hopefully this sun will dry it out a bit, but just gonna have to skip and dodge all of the puddles. So we got some very nice photos of the butterfly and of the hornet. This is the first photo I've taken of a hornet, so we've got another first. We had a first last time on Wildlife Walk number 4, so it's good to have 2 running, except we're going to build up an expectation. We're going to go slightly off the path. Just peek into this field, see if there's any deer or pheasants or anything. Nope, there's nothing. So, just get back onto the path and keep searching. And we've now entered the woods, and I can hear a bird calling. You may be able to hear that, and it sounds like possibly a young owl, a bird of prey chick. It might just be a normal bird, I don't really know. So, I'm following from where the sound's coming from, and who knows, maybe, just maybe, we'll find the bird. So we've stopped here on a bench. I'm just seeing if anything's showing up. It's kind of in the woods, but there's a field in front of me. So we've got nice 2 environments and nothing's shown up yet. So recapping, what we've got so far is a lot of insects and butterflies, as well as plants, flowers. We do have the baby wren. I think that's the only animal we have so far. So from now on, I'm going to be focusing on getting animals and birds, as opposed to plants and butterflies, but if I see them, I will still take them. It's going pretty well. We've got quite a few options so far, so keep watching, and let's see what else we find. Also, if you haven't yet, and you're enjoying the video so far, please hit that like button, it really helps out the channel. And the sun has come back out, and we are in a huge field. There's the canal on one side, and the field on the other. There's actually some trees blocking the field's view, but I'll show it to you in a minute when they're gone. This field we've got many photos in before. It's great for small birds, like we've got bunting in here before, we've got wrens, dunnocks, lots of the small birds. There's loads of crows all in one tree, so I'll see if I can get a photo. So I got some photos, none of them were astounding because they are in a tree with lots of leaves, but they're still photos and they've got character with all the young crows in them. And we are still in the field. We've been here for about 10 minutes and there's a kestrel sitting up on a perch up here. And he's just flown off. There he goes. That's a shame. Well, I took some photos of him already, so you don't have to worry about that, and he may start hovering, so I'll take some photos. He's just circling at the moment, but when he finds something he'll start hovering over it, and then we'll get the photos. And the kestrel never started hovering, it just carried on circling. So I got some photos of it circling and the sun was just above it, so it's got some nice light going through the feathers of the wings. So I think we're going to move on from the field now. We've been here for about 20 minutes to half an hour and it's pretty quiet. I think there's quite a few people out. It's quite a nice busy day, so we're going to move on, see what else we can find. So we're just taking a seat in a nice churchyard, a lovely old church here, and I am hungry, so I'm going to eat, make you jealous, because if the truth be known, I set out on this walk at 9 o'clock this morning, which is very late. Normally I'll be out by 8 at least, if not earlier, because then you get a nice long stretch of day before going home to eat your lunch and then editing in the afternoon normally. But I only left at 9 today, which I was busy filming the Canon 250D review. So this camera I'm using right now, I was filming the review, some bits for the review this morning, which is why I set out later. Go watch the review, it'll be just up here. And it's now like 1:30 and I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm hungry. So I brought a snack, good old orange juice. Means when I get back, I'll then eat my lunch. So I have some juice, I have some mini cheddars. These are Red Leicester mini cheddars. Nice. I prefer them to the normal cheddars, so. Well, that was very nice. So I'll just show you, see we have the stones behind us. Nothing's come to them yet. I was hoping something might come and land on one maybe, which is why I was looking that way probably most of the time. But nothing as of yet. There's a robin on this bridge behind me and he keeps coming back onto the bridge, so I took some photos of him. They're good photos, so we're getting some birds, so that's good. There's a cricket in the canal drowning, so we're going to see if we can save him. I just need something long, something like this, stick here, and where did he go? And now we've done our good deed for the day, we're going to carry on. So I did take a photo of that cricket, nothing special, just a photo so you could see. I'm not going to enter it into the competition, but if you want to put in the comments you want the cricket, the saved cricket, go for it. Also, feel free to name him. Why not name the saved cricket? So there's some horses in this field next to me, and they don't have hoods on their heads. You see, the problem with horses is they often have hoods over their eyes and stuff, which is annoying for photographers because it means they're not really photo worthy. But these ones don't. They're just all huddled up. But we'll see what we can do. So I am now on a farm. As you can see, there's the crops behind me. Now, we don't often see much here because it is just fields of one plant, which isn't great for the ecosystem, and the animals don't often come in. But in the winter, when there's cows here, we do get a fair few animals because the cows turn up the soil and make all the insects come out, and then the birds come, and then the bigger birds come. But we'll see if we can find anything anyway. And actually, we had some success due to these hedgy, grassy kind of edges to the fields. There's a lot of whitethroats. There must have been a nest that's fledged recently because there's tons of them making a lot of noise. And we got some really nice photos of the whitethroat. So it's another bird for the list. We're getting the good photos at the end, I'm seeing. And we almost got a really good goldfinch photo as well, but they keep flying off as soon as I pull up the camera. So I'm going to stick around here, see if we can find them. If they don't show up, and we'll move on. So the goldfinches didn't show up again. They headed off somewhere else, and so are we. We're going to head back to the desk, and we're going to edit up and find out what number you should put for each photo in the comments.
So now we get to the point where we are going to work out how this giveaway is going to work. So it's very simple. All you have to do to enter this giveaway is 1, subscribe to the channel. Turn that subscribe button grey if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, then you're in luck. It doesn't matter if you subscribed a month ago or today, you will all be entered. Then you have to go on the Google form in the description. This Google form will then ask you for your email. That is simply so if you win the competition, I can get in contact with you and send you the photo that you won. That's all it will be used for, and it will be deleted after this giveaway, so you don't have to worry about that. Second, you will click the yes on the have you subscribed because you've already clicked the red button and turned it grey. Then you will have a list of numbers from 1 to 10. These numbers represent the images, so if you like the Kestrel image, for example, you would click number 1 because that is the number 1 image. If you want another image which we took in the video and it's not in the list, then there is an other section. So for example, if you want the cricket that we saved, just put down in the other box the time at which you see the photo and then a brief description, and it should be fine. Finally, there is a box which allows you to explain why it is your favourite photo, and yes, I want to know why it is your favourite photo. And then within a month I will have reviewed the entries, and then I will put them all together into a random generator and then generate the random person who wins. If you are the winner, you will then receive an email saying that you have won the giveaway and you will have the image that you put as your favourite. Now, there's just a few rules. 1, you have to be subscribed. If you're not, then you cannot win. It automatically disqualifies you. 2, if you are 12 or younger, so if you're below the age of 13, please get a parent, carer, guardian to submit the entry for you. The photo will come with a little signature in the bottom corner, and that will be my signature, but that does not mean you can't use it. You can use it as a phone home screen, for example. You could use it for an Instagram post or whatever social media you like. It's all free for you to use. So now we've gone through all the rules, I'm going to go through the photos with you.
So, photo number 1. This is the kestrel perched on top of the tree. It is a photo of a male kestrel. He is sitting out in the open on top of a beautiful perch on a tree. There's a lovely blue sky behind him. So, number 2 is the photo of the gatekeeper butterfly. This was the first photo that we got in today's wildlife walk. It's a photo of the beautiful orange and brown butterfly sitting on some purple flowers. Number 3 is the baby wren sitting on the tree with his mouth open, begging for food. The wren is very small in the photo, so will have to be cropped, which could lose quality. However, the behaviour in the photo is the main thing, and the wren is adorable. Photo number 4 is of a speckled wood butterfly sitting on a very large green leaf. This was photographed with all of the other butterflies and insects around the flowers. Photo number 5 is of a Eurasian hornet, I believe, and it is again on one of the purple flowers. So that's the Eurasian hornet on the purple flowers for number 5. Coming in at number 6, we have a Eurasian robin sitting on the side of a bridge. Again, we saw this photo being taken a bit after halfway through the wildlife walk. And in the background of the vlog, you can actually see the robin himself flying around the bridge. Coming in at number 7, we have the flower with the dew coming off of it. This is a beautiful photo. It's potentially not as exciting a subject, however, the beauty is impeccable. In number 8, we have the bee with a white stripe around its abdomen. Now, I spent about half an hour researching this and couldn't find a black bee, and then I thought maybe it's a hornet, so I researched some hornets, and I can't work out what type of insect it is. So if you know, please comment down below. For now, we're just going to call it the black bee. If you would like this photo, comment number 8, and then if you want to refer to it, just call it the black bee and everyone will know what you're talking about. In place number 9, we have the spider in the web feeding on the damselfly. If you remember, we swapped our lens to the Canon 50mm to take this photo, and then the spider disappeared, so we just used the Sigma lens. But it's a very good photo with lots of character. It's something you don't see every day. And finally, we have number 10. This is the white throat sitting on the barbed wire. This is an amazing photo when it comes to sharpness and colour. The white throat is very clear in the photo, and the barbed wire gives a very cool effect. The creamy background of the hayfields is also very nice. So, they are the 10 options for the giveaway. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best of luck in this giveaway. Thanks for watching.